That honeymoon hotel number gets a little racy with people popping in and out of beds together, and suddenly that little toddler showing up at the bed with them.
Yeah.
And by a waterfall with all the racy girls in the all together, practically, we think. Mm-hmm. Looks like it anyway. Anyway, interesting stuff.
Blondell and Cagney made a number of films together.
Yeah. They started out together on Broadway.
Yeah, I think they made. I think I read they made 7 films together.
Yeah.
And Blondell, you see a lot of leg with her in this film. I mean, she obviously was a woman. She's a beautiful girl, and when she was young and had to do what was required back then. What's interesting about her was that years later, when you look at her filmography, she went on and did acres of episodic TV later on.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, she did Starsky and Hutch.
Yeah.
She did all these real, you know, bread and butter kind of TV shows in the 70s when she was much older. Did you know her, Blondell?
I just met her. I didn't really know her.
Right.
But she was amazing when you really look. I mean, those people worked. Oh, my God, they worked all the time.
Work was work.
I mean, the Warner Brothers period, she's in so many of those movies. And again, we're talking about, you know, 6-day work weeks. It's amazing, and I think sometimes we don't give those people enough credit for all the work they did and keeping the energy up and the vitality up and being able to do that, not just for a year or two, but for years. They would do that.
But you see also in this film that what you just said is very specific to Cagney. Cagney is a guy who just keeps pumping the scenes with energy. He tries to keep this energy, the scenes going. And he doesn't, he's rat-tat-tat with the dialogue. And Warren Williams is an actor later on that we're going to talk about, who's the same thing, just energizing the lines and the readings and driving the scenes. And no one drove a film, and no one drove the scenes that they were in a film like Cagney. Mm-hmm. Incredibly energetic actor.
Yeah, and still holds up today.
Yeah, beautiful.
I mean, that's what I love about it, the fact these movies made back in the 30s. Cagney's as relevant today in those movies as he was back then.
Right.
Anyway, great career, great actor, and we're going to move on. Up next, another musical and another film with spectacular numbers by Busby Berkeley. Joan Blondell again, Dick Powell, Ruby Keeper are back, but this time Ginger Rogers is added to the mix.
Tonight on TCM's Friday Night Spotlight, Busby Berkeley choreographs The Gold Diggers of 1933. Then Robert Armstrong concocts a scheme involving Olympic swimmers in search for beauty. And cabbie James Cagney stands up to a corrupt syndicate in Taxi.
Hi, this is